In recent years, a constant and gradual rise has been reported in Earth's surface temperature. This is known as global warming. This occurs due to the accumulation of greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and methane in atmosphere.
To ratify and, even more importantly, to implement the Paris Agreement is more urgent than ever before. Our planet is really sending distress signals, and we need to act. We need to cut greenhouse gas emissions dramatically and quickly.
The polar regions play an important part in world climate. Glacier has melted a lot faster in the last 20 years due to global warming, which can be seen on the Greenland ice. The melting glacier and the expansion of seawater caused sea level rising. According to National Geographic magazine, sea level would rise by 216 feet if all the land ice were to melt. That would dramatically reshape the continents and driving many of the world's major cities like New York, London, Sydney, and so forth.
Permafrost is permanently frozen soil, stored carbon in the form of carbon dioxide and methane. Global warming could warm soils enough to release more methane from organic matter in the permafrost. Since 1970s, atmospheric level of methane has steadily been on the rise.
Global warming has obvious effects on weather pattern. It could make hot days hotter, make flooding more frequent, hurricanes stronger, and droughts more severe.
Drought. Dams are drying up, livestock still dying. Communal farmers are the hardest.
Global warming is making summers longer. That benefits bacteria, fungi, and viruses to survive more. As a result, infectious diseases are more prevalent. Zika and dengue fever are climate sensitive because they are transmitted by mosquitoes, which are only active in warm weather.
Animals are pushed to unfamiliar environment, or there's less food for animals. Therefore, many species are at the verge of extinction. Species in the water are also at a great risk, especially those who are highly sensitive to temperature change.
There are some positive sides of global warming, which includes improvement in agricultural aspect. The Arctic resources becomes available or accessible. It lowers the energy usage and also reduces the number of winter deaths.
In many areas, you can switch to energy generated by clean, renewable sources, such as wind and solar. You can save 2,400 pounds of carbon dioxide a year by recycling half of the household waste.
When shopping, it's better to use reusable bags instead of disposable ones because disposable bag production not only releases carbon dioxide and methane but also contaminate the surroundings. Forests plays a critical role in global warming as they consume CO2. Due to deforestation, about 20% of CO2 is retained in the environment, which is one of the contributing factors in global warming.
You can extend your positive influence on global warming where belong to your home by actively encouraging others to take action.
Is setting the first ever nationwide standards to end the limitless dumping of carbon pollution from power plants.
Avoiding just 10 miles of driving every week would eliminate about 500 pounds of carbon dioxide emission a year.
Look for the Energy Star label on new appliances to choose the most energy efficient products available. The average meal in the United States travels 1200 miles from the farm to your plate. Buying locally will save fuel and keep money in your community.